How do you manifest? What is manifesting? Let's talk about manifestation. I've manifested literally every single thing that I have right now, whether that be the 8 figures that I've generated, my soulmate who's now my wife, we're having a beautiful baby girl together, my dream home, purpose in life, all of my creations, my companies, and a beautiful, loving family. I've created everything. I've manifested everything that I have right now. I manifested heaven on earth. Manifestation is creation. Manifesting is creating. I want you to clear away from your head every single other definition of manifestation, of manifesting, all right? Manifesting is creating. Who are you? You're a creator. You're creating, you're manifesting everything that you see in your physical reality at every single moment in time, through every thought, every emotion, and every single behavior. People don't recognize the behavior part. They kind of leave that to the side. They're like, oh, thoughts and feelings. All right, I'm going to believe that I am the one that I desire to be, and I'm not going to express the behaviors that that being would be expressing. And then they live in an illusion, and then they blame the world again, and then they fall into the old traps. Okay, action is necessary in manifesting. Everything that you see in your world right now, you have manifested it. The problem is, most people are manifesting unconsciously. Most people are manifesting from a program that has been programmed since birth. That's your subconscious mind. We're going to start there. Now that you know that manifesting is creating, I think I said that enough, right? Now we're going to go back into your childhood and see, okay, who created you? Who are you? Because in order for you to finally be able to manifest what you want, you have to step outside of the program. You got to step outside of the beliefs you were indoctrinated into. You got to step outside of all of that shit. And you got to recreate yourself as the creator, because you are a creator. You're not the creation. You're creating from the creation, right? You're the creator. So, your past, you were just born. You were I am. You were pure awareness. That's it. Pure, unconditioned awareness. This awareness creates. This awareness is a creator. It's energy. It's pure energy. This energy vibrates at a particular frequency. That's what it means for the creator to create. Energy vibrating at a particular frequency means creator is creating. All right? A state of consciousness means that consciousness is occupying the state, the consciousness being the creator. You were indoctrinated into a belief system since birth. Now, the I am, that was your pure awareness, got conditioned. Now you're operating from a conditioned awareness, right? Your parents taught you what to believe. Your friends taught you what to believe. The schooling system taught you what to believe. Maybe people judged you. Maybe people shamed you. Maybe people guilt tripped you. Or maybe people projected their limiting beliefs toward you and you accepted them as true because they didn't know what the hell they were saying, because they were also indoctrinated with those same limiting beliefs. So they just projected those limiting beliefs toward you. And you, innocently enough, because you were a kid, you accepted it. You became attached to the being that the world created. Your consciousness got conditioned, all right? Because your consciousness got conditioned, you said, I am my conditioned consciousness. I am all of the beliefs I was taught. I am all of this. And now you create reality from these beliefs. So this is the issue right here. You're manifesting at every single moment in time. The problem is you're manifesting from the program that has been indoctrinated since birth. And in order for you to manifest something new, you have to step outside of that program. You have to, number 1, deprogram yourself. And you have to, number 2, reprogram yourself. But the reprogramming happens after you deprogram. Now, let's come up with the first step, which is deprogramming. And you have to stick with me because this is the whole point of how to consciously manifest. Most people, they're manifesting just unconsciously based on a program. So if you want to manifest something new, if you want to truly create the reality that you want, manifest a soulmate, manifest the money, manifest whatever it is. This is the first step of actually being able to manifest what you want to manifest. You have to get rid of the subconscious program, okay? And we have to reprogram it. So the deprogramming process happens by identifying everything in your subconscious mind, becoming aware of all of your thoughts, becoming aware of all of your feelings. Start journaling it. Start becoming aware of it. What are the thoughts that I'm habitually thinking? What are the feelings that I'm habitually feeling? What are the actions that I'm habitually acting on? What am I doing every single day? What are my actions? So be conscious of all of the limiting beliefs that you were programmed into. All of the thoughts, all of the feelings, all of the actions that your parents were embodying, your friends, everybody in your school, whatever influencers that you're looking at right now, whatever group you've been divided into, all of that. You just want to identify what are all of the beliefs that I have about myself and my world. Write all of your beliefs down, everything that you believe to be true. Now, what you want to do, you want to realize that that's not you. You want to realize that you're not your beliefs. That is a program. Now we start deprogramming, okay? If you faced traumas in your past, or if somebody really projected their limiting beliefs towards you, if you had a hard past, stop identifying with the trauma. Who is traumatized? Answer that question. Who? Who? The ego. The program is traumatized. So when you come to this realization, when you fully release your identification with your traumas, with your personality, with all of those beliefs about yourself and your world, that's what the deprogramming is. Let's discover your truth. Your truth is what I already told you in the beginning of this video. When you were born, you were I am. You were pure unconditioned awareness. This is your truth. You're pure creator awareness. You're an infinite creator. When you were a child, do you remember? Do you remember how you were an infinite creator and how you were completely embodying that before you got conditioned by your parents and by the world? Do you remember? Do you remember how your reality was your imagination and there was no separation? Do you remember that? So realize that you embodied the infinite creator as a child. What happened? Your consciousness got conditioned. You're no longer pure unconditioned creator awareness. Now you're saying, this is me, the conditioned awareness. And now you've limited yourself completely. You have disconnected from God, from source, from pure energy, from the pure creator awareness that you are in essence. You have disconnected yourself from that. And the ego has taken over the me. Now you create reality from this me, from the conditioned consciousness. The deprogramming of the subconscious mind is the unconditioning of the consciousness, you see? So when you realize that your true essence is pure creator awareness, now you're able to create anything that you want. Now you're able to forgive everybody. Because it's not just you, it's every single person in this human experience. Every single person you see is embodying a different state of consciousness. That means that they're living in a completely different universe. Every single person is living in the universe according to the state of consciousness that they're embodying, according to their perception of what the universe is, according to all of their beliefs about themselves and their world. So, realize that they're all states, and all of these states exist as possibilities within you. So the person that you judge, the person that you condemn, the person that you hate, know that you're literally hating yourself. You're hating a possibility that exists within you. You're shaming a possibility that exists within you. You're shaming a part of yourself. When you love another, you love yourself because you're loving a state of consciousness that also exists within you, right? So when you learn to love yourself, when you learn to fully accept yourself, all that is you, you are the allness of creation, okay? Every single state you could possibly think of exists as a possibility, but you're not the state. You're the pure consciousness that's occupying the state. Like I said, everybody is operating in a different state of consciousness, right? But nobody is actually that state of consciousness. They are all pure conscious awareness. They are all pure consciousness. They have fallen into the illusion of identifying with the state that they're currently in. That's why they can't recreate themselves. That's why they can't accept a new state of consciousness. You get what I mean? So you as pure consciousness, within that pure conscious creator awareness exists an infinite amount of possibilities. They exist. Since they are all possibilities, you're able to choose any possibility that you want. Since they're all possibilities, you're none of them because they're possibilities at the end of the day. And since they're possibilities, you are all of them. Do you understand now? So your true self, your true essence is none of it, none of the states, none of it. It's all an illusion because it's all a possibility. But at the same time, you are all of it because all of it is a possibility that exists within your consciousness. So this is your very essence. This is your truth. You are the creator and you are the creation. You are the creator. Within the creator, there is contained infinite possibilities because you are pure consciousness and it is unconditioned. Now, the way that this creator creates, the way that this creator manifests is by becoming one with its creation, by its manifestation. What are the qualities of consciousness? Since consciousness is unconditioned, your qualities are also unconditioned. Your qualities come from the highest good. It's pure power. Pure power is what created creation. All right? Pure power, God, that created creation. Now, God, as in pure power that exists within you, that you are one with in essence, that creates through unconditional love. That's number one. Creates through unconditional love. How do I know? Because you're supported unconditionally. You can create any reality that you desire to create unconditionally. You have free will. This is what it means that you're always supported unconditionally. You have free will. You can choose to do anything that you want to do, and you are supported. You are loved no matter what. This is what it means to be unconditional love. This is what it means to know your essence as unconditional love. You're also power. Some people misuse this power, right? This power extends through unconditional love, but I didn't even talk about the power. Some people misuse this power, but it's not the power that's bad. It's people that misuse it based on their program, right? If you want to use the power for evil, all right, you're going to face your own karma, cause and effect. That's going to be a reflection, right? You're going to get evil. You give out evil, the karmic attribution is going to give you evil. It just is what it is. Now, the way that it also creates is through the medium of desire, okay? Desire. I'm not talking about your lower nature desires that have actually taken you and put you in chains to prevent you from desiring higher nature desires. This is what the world has done to you, all right? It has taken you, it has chained you and said, no, you don't need to desire anything else. No, don't creatively express yourself. No, we can't handle that because then you'll actually figure out your truth. Then you'll know who you are. Then you'll manifest a new reality. We can't have that. No. Here, we'll give you comfort. We'll give you security. We'll make you feel safe. Hey, you're not going to need anything. You're not going to need anything else. You know what? We'll give you TikTok. We'll give you social media. We'll give you all of this. And you know what? We'll also make you addicted to seeing people actually manifesting their dreams and living their lives. So you can see it as a possibility, just not a possibility that exists within you. You can see it as a possibility without. You can see it as something that you must chase, but it doesn't exist within you. This is the world. This is what the world has done to us. All right? It creates through the medium of desire, not lower nature, higher nature. When you are inspired, you are in spirit. That is your higher nature desire. When you see someone you admire, you want to create a new reality, that is your soul saying, it's already there. It's done, by the way. The fact that you desire it means that it's already yours. You want to know the law I operate by? What I desire is given, period. There's nothing else to it. What I desire is given. What I desire is already mine. Nothing else to it. Nothing. It's already mine. Creation is finished. We spoke about creation, right? How creation is all possibility and there are infinite possibilities within creation. Yeah, creation is finished. That means all of creation exists right here, right now. That's what that means. That means I can choose any possibility that I want and I can manifest it by expressing it, by aligning my thoughts, my feelings, and my actions with that reality. That's manifesting. Desire, unconditional love, power, right? Peace. Peace is another quality of your true self, of your consciousness. This video is actually coming out to be a little bit longer than I expected. I'm just flowing right now because this is what manifesting is, guys. I'm not going to give you surface level shit. I don't teach surface level shit. If I'm going to teach you, I'm going to teach you. That's just what it is. I want you to know the truth so you can actually create, so you can manifest a new reality. Peace. Peace, the present moment. When you have transcended thought, the present moment, right here, right now. When you are solely acting. See, my camera died, right? And I'm about to replace my camera. But peace, in essence, when you're present, even if your camera dies, You're not thinking about it. There's no judgment about it. There's nothing about it. So the synchronicity aligns for me to literally show you what peace means. Could I have emotionally reacted to the camera dying? I'm like, no, fuck, the camera died. Yes, but that only exists within thought. That doesn't exist within my very essence, you see. Now I'll be right back. All right, camera's back on. Peace, this present moment. Everything exists right here, right now. And when you find the eternal peace that exists right here, right now, you're not going to need anything else. You're going to realize that whatever, like, you can create, and you're a creator and you're here to create. And actually the only way to create is in the present moment, right? Although thought creates reality, it's not necessarily thought. It's the act that creates reality. It's the act of thinking. There's a time and place to think. There's a time and place to act, right? The thinking happens when you want to think. But when you're trying to act and when your thinking is in the way of acting, that means that you're not present. However, when you're thinking consciously, when you're consciously thinking, you're still present, because the present moment, right here, right now, the eternal now, it's the only time that exists. There is no past, there is no future. When you're consciously thinking, you're tapping into the infinite realm of possibilities contained within your imagination. You can make the future a present fact right here, right now. You transcend time and space and enter into the eternal now, where creation is finished, where all of those possibilities already exist. They exist right here, right now, and they're waiting to be accepted in your heart. They're waiting to be accepted through the medium of feeling. They're waiting for you to align yourself with it, okay? So there's one eternal now. The eternal now right here reflects the eternal now that you have tapped into right here. When you release thinking and you're focused on being, you're focused on the present moment, your subconscious beliefs are going to create your experience of this present moment. So although you're not thinking, know that you're still feeling. Know that you still have a perception created of this outer world. And unless your perception is purified, unless you correct your perception, well, you can stay present all you want. Chances are, if you think of the present moment, if you think of this life as something that's miserable, with or without thought, you're going to feel miserable, because that's just the way that things work. So again, deprogramming the subconscious mind is very, very important. And we're still on this process, by the way. We're still talking about deprogramming, because there are a lot of fucking shitty creations that have been stored within your subconscious mind. And those creations got to go. Peace is found right here, right now. There's nothing else. Right here, right now. Again, you can enter your imagination and you can make that future reality a present fact right here, right now. This is how you actually manifest. This is how you create. But peace, true peace, is found when you have transcended thought, is found when you're just right here, right now, and you're allowing yourself to just be pure conscious awareness. You're allowing yourself to just be aware. Whether that's be aware of your breath, whether that's be aware of whatever it is, you allow yourself to just be aware. Be aware of your bodily sensations. Be aware of the sky. Be aware of whatever you're doing. Act without thinking. Make decisions. Work. Enter into flow, right? Flow, when you transcend space and time. For example, the people that play sports, right? They enter into flow. There is no space and time when you're in the zone, right? When you're solely in the present moment. The present moment, no matter what, it transcends space and time because it is eternal. It's the eternal now. There is no time and space. There is no future. It's like 5 hours passes in like 10 minutes. That's what it seems like. That's how I work. By the way, when I say work, I mean create. Creating is working, and manifesting is working too, by the way. When you create, you're working. When you're manifesting, you're working. If the concept of working triggers you, you got to figure that shit out. Why does the concept of work trigger me? Is it because maybe I'm trying to rob the universe? Is it because maybe I want something for nothing? Is that why? You already have it all in essence. But if you want to create in this world, know that the only way you can create and manifest is to give to the world. If you want to receive something from the world, you have to give to the world. All right? That's the law of compensation. That's the law of mutual exchange. Now, peace, eternal now. Unconditional love, desire, power. Lastly, bliss. Bliss is the highest joy you can get. Bliss is just happiness, pure joy. Life is bliss. You exist right now. You have to realize that. You fucking exist. What are the odds of you being a part of the allness of creation? What are the odds? You exist. You exist. Look at life. You're a being. You have awareness. You are pure conscious awareness. Holy shit. I exist. This is what it means. This is what bliss means, this realization, and staying within this realization. I exist. And tapping into the gratitude of this realization, being grateful for existence, is bliss. When you're constantly indulging in pleasures, it takes you completely away from the bliss, right? Because your dopamine baseline goes through the roof, because you're constantly getting hit by these instant gratifying rewards and pleasures. And as soon as they go away, right? As soon as your jewel goes away, as soon as you don't have your jewel anymore, as soon as you don't have your blunt anymore, as soon as you don't have any alcohol anymore, you start getting triggered. You're like, no, I need that. I need that to be happy, to be satisfied, to be at joy, to be at peace. I need that. I need that. Where's bliss there? Where's bliss? You are unconditioned. It means you are whole, fulfilled, and complete. These are your qualities right here. Okay. Power, desire, unconditional love, bliss, peace, whole, complete, fulfilled, unconditioned. Source, energy, consciousness. That's you. That's your essence. At least that's the creator essence that you are. Your creation, right? You can become one with your creation. It's just a frequency that you choose to tap into. That's it. It's a frequency that you choose to tap into, or if you want to call it a state of consciousness that you choose to tap into, you can call it that. Whatever you want to call it. It's the same shit. Now, let's talk about actually manifesting now. All right, this is the good part. This is the good part. How do we manifest? Now that I know my true self, now that I know my qualities, now that I have deprogrammed my subconscious mind, now that I see innocence and all, now that I see that my past, it's what made me realize, who I truly am. It's what brought me to this video right here, right now. If everything in your past did not happen the way that it did, you wouldn't be watching this video right here, right now. Understand that. This is how the divine bridge of incidence works. And me, again, this is all coming from your own consciousness. This means you're ready to awaken. If you're actually understanding what I'm saying, if you're watching this and you're still here, which probably 90% of people are not here. If you're still here, you're ready. You're fucking ready. Like, you're ready to create. You're ready to manifest whatever it is that you want. So now let's talk about manifesting. The way that consciousness or energy manifests, I'll actually explain in two parts, right? Consciousness and energy, it's the same in essence, right? Energy, the way that energy creates is by vibrating itself at a particular frequency, by resonating with a particular frequency. Pure energy has no frequency. It's static and it's still. Pure energy has no frequency. That's the creator. The energy is the creator. You create by vibrating at a particular frequency. And you right now have a signature frequency. Your signature frequency is your state of consciousness. Okay, so your consciousness, the way that your consciousness creates is through thought, feeling, and action. It does that repetitively. Thought, feeling, action. Thought, feeling, action. Thought, feeling, action. Action can also be replaced with choice. It's sort of synonymous, right? Action and choice aren't always the same, but in essence it is the same. Because the way that we make a choice, the way that we actually express, which is the last step that most people in the manifestation community completely miss, I have no clue why. The essence of your being is a creator, and the creator expresses itself. You are the universe experiencing itself through your divine expression of the universe, right? Expression, action, it's the same shit. That's what we're here to do. And that's how we express whatever is happening within. And that's how the world reflects. So we're making all these choices. It means we're making all of these actions. If you say, I am the person that I want to be, and you're not expressing that person, you are destroying your willpower. Your willpower that's you as the creator. It's your main thing. Ideation and volition. Okay, volition is willpower. If you got no willpower to act, or if you can't control the way that you act, if you can't control your actions, if you can't control what you're doing, if you're operating from a program, which is what that means, well, then you got to really start doing this process, right? But again, this process isn't hard. Why? Because you're a fucking infinite creator. That's why it's not hard. So when you release your identification with your personality, with all of your beliefs, now you're reborn completely into the creator. As the creator, you're able to create whatever you want. It doesn't matter. You can manifest anything you want as the creator. You can recreate yourself. So now, every single day, as the infinite creator that you are, align your thoughts, your feelings, align your desires with higher nature desires, right? Reason. Your reasoning should follow your intuition. Your intuition is telling you, go this route. Follow your intuition. Once your subconscious mind is fully reprogrammed, that's when this world will reflect the change, okay? So it doesn't happen in 24 hours. It doesn't happen in a week. It doesn't happen in a month. It doesn't happen in a year. It happens based on how long it takes for you to fully accept this creation, fully accept it in your heart, fully know that you are the one that you desire to be. It could happen in an instant. Well, as a matter of fact, it all happens in an instant, because as soon as you accept that possibility in your heart, it's already done. Don't rely on the outer world for evidence. The evidence should all be contained within here, within your wonderful infinite human imagination, because that's the starting point of your creation. That's where you create, all right? It ends in action. Don't forget about action. Have a burning desire to create the reality that you want. That's where it starts. Align your thoughts and your feelings with this burning desire. You want to make sure that you're not desiring to move away from anything, because the fact that you're feeling that's being impressed within your subconscious mind. Again, your subconscious mind gets impressed through the medium of feeling. The fact that you're feeling the need to move away from something, number one, means that you're probably suppressing it. Something's going on there. You have to fully accept it as a part of existence, as a part of creation, and then move forward somewhere else. Take responsibility for that and then move forward somewhere else. But you should never even think about that. Always move toward, because this universe, right? There's only the present moment. So there is no past. And all of those thoughts to move away from, that exists from the past. The past is the program. You're reborn right here, right now, as the infinite creator that you are. And right here, right now, all you got to do is create. And the way that you create is through your burning desire to move toward, because this is expansion. It's not contracting, it's expanding, okay? So you want to move toward a burning desire. Now, this burning desire, you mix it with faith. Faith is contentment. Faith is knowing that it's already yours. Faith is poise. It's peace and it's power, right? This is what faith means. I have a burning desire and I know it's already mine. That's where the faith comes into play. Because you can have a burning desire, but then maybe you have anxiety. Maybe you start the programming of the reasoning that says, oh, but this is right, or this is wrong, or maybe I should do it like this. But when is it going to happen? Or how is it going to happen? Or why is it happening this way? Why am I facing these experiences? Stop thinking like that. Get rid of all reasoning and follow your intuition. Your intuition knows. Step outside of the conditioned reasoning mind and step into the unconditioned knowing mind. That is your very essence. What I desire is given, period. So that's where faith comes into play. The desire is the masculine, the faith is the feminine. Masculine and feminine. That's the way all creation manifests. Know you as an infinite creator. Have a burning desire, mix it with faith, express it in action.